How's it going? You guys probably recognize this little strip of road here. This is the same place where they had all the lunch boxes. I'm heading to an auction preview. This is for the people that watch my channel for vintage watches. This is going to have probably the largest vintage Hamilton watch collection around. I think there's maybe 50 or so Hamilton wrist watches and pocket watches. This isn't really my cup of tea for finding watches. It's going to be well advertised. There's pictures of each watch. I like to go to the estate sales and garage sales and auctions where the watches are just thrown in a box, and I can pick up a watch for $5-10 that's worth a couple hundred. I imagine the watches here are going to sell for close to half of retail, if not more. So I'm just headed out here to see kind of what they have, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, especially if you guys like Hamilton. So you won't come across probably a larger collection of vintage Hamilton watches around. So let me park and I'll let you guys see what's inside.
No, I don't. I just go out buying them. You know what?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Hey, I think I converted it here. I love doing that with you guys. I make about half my own down in Florida. That's half my own down. Go out there and
Did I get a hold of it there?
jump up and bite you. They're all different Hey, knock it up, baby.
30, not 32 and a half. $30, 32 and a half, $30, winning a 32, $30, winning a 32, 15. Sold your way, $30, 37, 37. John Deere NASCAR number 97. Here we go, $10. 10 over here, we got 10, 10 over here, we got 10, 10 over here, 10 over here, 10 over here, we got 10, 5. Right in the 5, we got him a 5, we got $5, $2. 2 and a 2, now 3, 2 and a 3, so right here, $2.36. 36. Look at here. John Deere 40 tractor, got 237, 43. In the box. In the box. Get 100. That's what you come for, sir. Let's get on there. 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, Sold right there at $80 you got it. 46, 46. Hey, Charlie, get cash. We're not financing that. We're not going to finance that. Now look here. John, you're over. Now look here. Is that not a radio flyer? What do they call them? Little pedal cars years ago? Little pedal cars. Yeah, just look at them out there. Here we go. Go over card. $20. 20. I know they ever get $20 here. $10. And then 10, 15, 10, 15, 15, I'm going to get I got 10 out there, 15, 10, 14, 15 out there, 20, 20, now 5, 25, 2.5, 22.5, 20, 22.5, 22.5, now 25, 25, 25, sold right there, 22, 15, 88, hey, we're going to sell a pair of them. Pair of horses right there. You're buying a pair of them right there. I don't know if it's broke or not. You know, you're buying a pair of them. $20. 20. $10. Fine now, so I'm going to hear 7, 50, now 7, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 now, 7, 10 now, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15 for the pair, Fred. 15, now we're going to $20 now, 2 and a half, up around 22 and a half, 22 and a half, here we get 22 and a half, 22, 50 sold for every $20 from on number 88, 88.
No pile truck.
Take a look here on the snowplow. Salt shaker, no, here we go.
How's it going, guys? You saw the some auction footage. This is what I picked up the last couple days. I told you guys I bought some vintage transformers at an auction. This was the auction that you want to buy at but not sell at. Stuff just goes so cheap. But you see, I paid $5 for. They called them toys, and ended up picking up this box of toys here. These are all vintage Transformers, GoBots, and Shogun Warriors. So we have the Boombox Transformer and 1984 Japan. So these are not complete. So this is missing the weapon that goes with it. But still, if you factor in, this was $1. So if you factor by the piece. And have the Optimus Prime tractor trailer, the tractor semi part. It is missing, there should be some hands that are kept in the cab, so it's missing that. And obviously it's missing the trailer, but still, this is cost $1, and I think something like this goes for around 20. And the boombox with the tape inside, I think those bring around $25, $30. So have I think this is a GoBot, a sand bully. Again, that was $1 or less. Have another GoBot. This is missing some pieces. It should have a couple wheels that went with it. So that's what that looks like. These are older. These are from the early 80s, late 70s. These are, I'm pretty sure they're Shogun Warriors. So this one looks to be complete. I'm not sure if this one has a weapon or not. But this alone is probably a $15, $20 piece. And have this guy right here. He is missing a lot of pieces. So he's missing his arms. I'm sure he's missing some missiles, and I'm pretty sure he has a helmet headpiece that fits on top. But still, I just love finding stuff like this from the early 80s. This is made out of metal die cast. So again, this costs less than $1. So I'm not sure the value on this. The boombox and probably the Shogun Warriors I'll just keep for my personal toy collection. And actually, I'll probably end up keeping it all. So to pick all that stuff up for $5, a really good deal. And another, be on the lookout if you guys ever go to a sale and see old football helmets, and especially with this brand, Crawlite. These are, they call them suspension helmets, as you can see in the inside. These are very, very collectible. Even, you know, this is probably a high school or maybe a college helmet. That you can find occasionally the real NFL helmets. I found a Chicago Bears probably about 7 years ago at a garage sale, and it sold for, I think, $700, and I think I paid like $10 for it. So be on the lookout for Crawlite, and this one I paid $10 for. I'll probably wait until football season starts, and I'll list this at $299 or best offer. So I ended up picking this up for $10 at a professionally run estate sale. So they had really no idea what this was. So you saw the other footage. Also the footage of the Hamilton watch auction. That was the same day I went to the other auction and picked up these watches you saw in the video. But as my name states, I don't like going to auctions like that with the Hamilton watches where everything's displayed and individual pictures are taken of the watches. When I did the preview, there was several men there looking through the watches, and one actually flew from Florida just to bid on the watches. So pretty much those watches would sell for close to retail, and being a collector slash reseller, that's just something I don't do. I don't pay retail for these. As my name suggests, Junkyard Jeffrey, I love finding basically diamonds in the rough. So you saw the last auction I went to, it was mostly farm toys. A lot of vintage toys were repainted. The story was the people were still alive and they were just downsizing. They're going to basically live in a camper, and they were moving to Florida. So they were downsizing, and I could tell some of the items in the house and out in the yard were probably belonged to his father, which I think the watches definitely belonged to his father, because he was, I'm guessing, in his 50s, and these watches are, 60, 50 years old. So this one ended up getting, there's only one other guy that bid against me on the watches. So I ended up paying $25 for all the watches, and that's all I bid on. So this group over here are the better pieces. This probably would have been the best piece. It's a Weiler with the black face, and unfortunately it is not running. So I ended up selling this for parts repair, hopefully get $25. So just this watch will pay for all of them. Have a Nastrix. This is World War II era, and as you can see, it is running. Have a Gruen Precision, another mechanical watch. Unfortunately, this is not the stainless steel model. As you can see, it has some wear. It's just a base metal type watch. If it was a stainless steel, this probably would have been a $50, $60 watch, but since it's the base metal version, still probably worth $30 because it's running. Have a two-tone Weiler, and as you can see, it is running. So a nice little $20 watch there. Have a Benris shock absorber. Again, this is an all stainless steel watch. So probably $30, $40 piece there. And have a Elgin. This is a gold filled. As you can see, the gold is wore off, but as you can see, it is running. So these are the watches that were included, and they're partially working or not working at all. So these will just go in the parts repair pile. So those is a lot. So these are my pickups for the end of the week, and thank you guys for watching, and take care.